Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mandatory Social Interaction Show. My name is Ben, and I am accompanied with my ever-vigilant co-host, Tim.
Yay, and I'm not drowned.
Yay, we're not drowned. Yes, Tim is in the middle of a hurricane right now, but he has the wherewithal.
It's past at
well,
this point,
you don't
yes.
sound as cool now. I was going to say,
right
you've
now
got
we're
like...
doing the cleanup. We're doing the cleanup. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're playing Minecraft.
We are playing Minecraft, and I forgot to change my title card again. I am a bad... Oh. I'm glad I noticed it this time with, like, not 7 minutes in.
Oh, Ben.
I'm really... Yeah, we're both not having great weeks.
No, we're not. But, you know, it's... I'm just glad to be back on. I reset up my Streambox this week, and so I got... So here's my setup, all right? So I've got two computers, right? I've got my box that captures the stream, the video for the stream. So it has an Elgato capture card, it has a Razer Ripsaw capture card, it has a webcam, and it has my soundboard plugged into it. It has a whole lot of junk plugged into it, right?
Yeah.
It handles all of my incoming video goodies, right? Well, it used to be a Dell Inspiron 570, really actually fairly nice machine. It has like a quad-core AMD processor in it. I mean, I got it for free, right? It's one of those kind of things, like somebody had a computer upgrade they did, and I do computer repairs, and they were like, well, I don't want this computer anymore, so I trashed their old hard drive and then just repurposed the hardware for my own nefarious deeds. And so it's pretty cool. It's a nice little box, and I slapped 12 gigs of RAM in it, and I slapped an NVIDIA 750 Ti, GeForce 750 Ti in it for encoding, and you know, I just decided to use that as my stream box, my capture device. Wow, it's a lot of cows.
Yeah, I'm making cow babies, and then I'm gonna
slaughter some chickens.
Yeah, hold up on the cows for a minute so I can. They all make babies
cow
first.
Over here, so. So yeah, so I went ahead. Do you have any seeds on you?
Yeah.
So what I ended up doing is, because I hate the case, actually, because
there's so many
motherboard it came with.
There's so many cows in there I can't actually get in. I'm stuck in the gate right now.
The case it came with, right? Wow, the little baby cows are making a break for it.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
But the case it came with was a piece of crap, all right?
Yeah.
So what happened is I couldn't fit. It didn't have USB 3.0 to start with. The motherboard didn't, and I couldn't. I had to add a USB 3.0 card, so I bought a card. Well, I couldn't fit the card and the video card in at the same time. Right?
Oh no.
Yeah, because the case was designed really badly, and it only had one PCI Express X1 slot and one X2 slot, or X16 slot, sorry. So I was like, okay, well, I need a new case for this so I can mount everything properly. So I ordered that, and I was able to get some of the stuff in. I got a riser for the PCI Express X1 slot, so I could still fit it in, and I got it working. But the motherboard still didn't have USB 3.0, and the Razer Ripsaw requires USB 3.0, and the USB 3.0 card I got didn't have enough juice to support anything but the Ripsaw. So I was like, you know what, screw this. So it was an AM3 processor, which means it'll fit in an AM3 or an AM3 Plus board. So I ordered an AM3 Plus board, so I have the flexibility to upgrade later if I want. And I'm kind of babbling here about it, but I love this kind of crap, so you'll have to excuse me.
I was gonna say, this is a bunch of words that I don't understand, but I'm sure somebody out there does.
So I ended up, I was like, I'll get a new motherboard. So I ordered a new motherboard, I transferred everything over, and then I pulled off the heatsink, moved the CPU over, went to go mount the heatsink. Turns out Dell uses proprietary heatsinks, so it doesn't fit in a standard clip. I'm like,
why would it?
Why? So I had to order a heatsink. I was gonna overnight it. Well, it turns out we were gonna get hit by a tropical storm, so got a little stuck in transit there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for me, it took 2 days. And I mean, a tropical storm, right? I don't want to stream in that anyhow. So so I've been off stream for 2 days, but I finally got everything done. The new heatsink was so large it didn't really fit in the case, so it's kind of shoehorned in there a little bit, but we won't talk about that. But it's all working great, and it's nice and speedy and quiet now, and
That sounds really nice.
I'm quite pleased. I'm quite pleased. It turned out really well. I had to do the old thermal grease thing, and
Oh yeah.
the fun of building a PC without actually building a PC. Like,
It is fun to build a PC.
it is. It's always a good time. So I went ahead and did that. That was kind of my.
Why are you
my
throwing the
thing
eggs
today.
there?
It's fun. I don't want to hit any of the chickens because it'll kill the chickens.
No, it won't.
Yeah, well, if you hit them with enough eggs, it'll kill them.
Oh, with enough eggs.
Yeah.
You
I'm
just don't hit
not
them.
mean to the chickens, man.
Eh.
Excuse me. So yeah, so I'm back in business, and I'm
Woo.
glad of it.
Yeah.
My house didn't blow away. Nobody was hurt, so
Yeah.
everybody's in good shape.
Living up in Minnesota, we have like tornado warnings sometimes, but it's like we're not at risk for earthquakes. We're not at risk for obviously like tsunamis or anything like that, or any of that stuff. So like I don't really know what being in a hurricane would be like, but I have a feeling
Imagine a tornado, but huge.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in an actual hurricane, the winds get up to 50 plus miles an hour. I mean, you see pieces of house flying down the road, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's, tornadoes are like in the hundreds of miles an hour.
Yeah.
But tornadoes are like that, but are like tornadoes, but sustained.
Gotcha.
So they last a lot longer, so they tend to do a lot of damage in terms of like just sustained punishment on stuff. What am I doing? I need to go back up. So yeah, that was the excitement for the week, was Tropical Storm Hermine. Hermine.
I thought it was Hermione.
No, because Hermione has an O in it.
Oops, sorry.
So it's not a Harry
Okay.
Potter reference, unfortunately. I was all excited.
I only saw it like on the news because at work like they have CNN or some crap up, and it's like Hurricane Hermione or Hermione or whatever. I only got a glance at it. I was like, oh, okay. I guess they're just naming things after whatever now.
They should.
Don't they have like
awesome.
a book that they just follow every time a hurricane comes through?
Yeah, every season is either male or female names.
Gotcha.
And they change, and then they go down the alphabet from A at the start. So they start at A and work their way down, and each name starts with that letter.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, that's interesting.
And that's one of those stupid facts that
Only
people
Floridians
in Florida
know.
would know. Yup. Now that I mention it, it sounds like a very Florida thing to know how hurricanes are named.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, that's a thing. So yeah, it's cool though. I mean, everybody's safe, and that's all that matters.
That is all that matters. Yeah.
I'm back in business.
It's
Like
good.
I do with that.
And yeah, like we mentioned earlier, we've both had kind of crap weeks, so I guess we should mention that these streams are going to be a bit shorter because
Yeah.
I am exhausted, and Tim, you're still dealing with the aftermath of the
And
hurricane.
I
and
need
just
to catch up on with my stream folks too,
Yeah.
because I haven't seen them in 2 days, and I miss them.
So yeah, these are going to be like 2 half-hour episodes, and we'll see how that works because just try something different. Maybe people will have the same retention with half-hour and all this other stuff. I don't know. It's always interesting to try stuff.
Wait. People watch this?
People watch mine. I don't know about you.
Not mine.
No, it's cool. And yeah, I mean, if you are watching this, I highly recommend going to Tim's channel because he has a lot of cool stuff on there, and you deserve. You can treat yourself to some of Tim's stream.
It was quite funny because I was talking to Shaka about, because he was talking. I was watching Shaka Panda's stream while he was doing some video editing, and I was talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I aim for about 15 minutes or less for my videos." I'm like, "None of my videos are under an hour."
Yeah, seriously.
And he's like, "I noticed that all your stuff's really long." I'm like, "Yeah, just because I dump my streams." But
Yeah.
it gave me the inspiration to. I think I'm gonna make the attempt and start editing my streams in a much more sensible fashion. So what my goal is my recordings I'll try to trim down a bit, and bring them down to even if it's half the time, and just cut out the lag times.
Yeah.
Like in between, matches and stuff like that.
That's not a bad idea.
Maybe it'll help. Yeah, maybe it'll help the time and help people digest a stream, make it still feel like a stream,
Yeah, I don't know how to do that with mine. I've thought the same thing. like, I would love to be able to just cut down the streams that I have, but like with the music production, I think that for most part, like everybody wants to see every part of that just because it's such
that's
it's
kind
like
of how
process.
creatives are. Well, that's the challenge that I see though with mine is because to me, my end product is the stream.
Yeah.
And so the whole thing, like cutting into it, is hard for me because I think the whole thing has value because that's the way I've set it up, you know?
That's
like
true.
my goal is to make it an engaging and fun experience, and it's hard to like cut pieces of that out, especially having to decide which pieces to cut out is going to be really tough for me. So, yeah, I don't know how to. I'm honestly like I just really want to get good with Premiere. I'm gonna pick Shaka's brain and ask him how he does presets for like his intro and outro and stuff, because that's kind of what I want to do, because he has the really cool intro and the really cool outro and stuff like that, and it's all done via presets.
Interesting.
So like for his title card, his like end title cards, which are really cool. It's got like the panda and it plays a little song,
and it has like previews from two other.
Yeah, and he actually like marks the videos at the parts he finds funny, and he brings one of those parts in to that closing card, and it actually like he's got a preset where it puts it on the left or the other one on the right, and like adjusts the volume and all sorts of stuff, and it's pretty cool.
Fades
like, the
between the two video volume as well, like the first 10 seconds the left one plays, and I think that's really cool. I need to. Like, one of my Patreon rewards is to invest in the Creative Cloud stuff, and I need to actually do that.
I want to do that so bad. I just the money for that is a long ways off.
Yeah, I'm like right at the threshold for my Patreon reward to get that, but I feel like I just need to bite the bullet and do it because it's so important to have those tools. And I've been struggling's the wrong word, but I've been working with my current editing software for a while now, and what
do you use to edit? It's
called HitFilm. It's basically a free software, and it works. It's all right. It's just it's disappointing when it comes to the more intense stuff, like doing the layers and doing that kind of thing that Shaka does.
Yeah. It was honestly a lot of fun to watch him edit. And it really like got me excited to edit again because I had a really good time watching him, and he just like seeing his creative process really. That's what I like about creative streams is like you see other people's creative processes, and it really encourages you to do better on yours.
Yeah.
So definitely he did a good job, and if you haven't, check out Shaka Panda. You can see him on Twitch at twitch.tv/Shaka Panda, and I think his YouTube is Shaka Panda Plays.
That is correct.
SHAKKA.
Yep. So, and it is Shaka Panda Plays. I actually interviewed him yesterday for the Creative Exploration stuff.
Nice.
Our series. So
when does that go live?
That goes live, I think, in a week and a half. I moved the Creative Exploration series to bi-weekly because I have a crazy schedule over the next couple months, and so I think it would be September 12th. Yeah, September 12th is when his is going through.
Sweet. I'll have to watch that then.
Yeah, like I was planning on talking to him for about 20 minutes, and we ended up talking for like an hour. So it's a really, really good stream. I'm looking forward to sharing that and just seeing what people think.
And speaking of your stuff, your first episode of Extended Play came out today, which this is Friday.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to watch some of it, and while the album choice wasn't exactly my cup of tea, it was definitely unique. It's a cool concept, man. I really enjoyed it. So that was really cool to see.
Thanks.
I thought it was really good. So
yeah, thank you. And I know that album choice was kind of a strange move. Oh shit, that's lava.
Don't fall in that.
I was like, why is it so bright over there? So yeah, the album choice is kind of an odd one, but I really, really like it, and I'm glad that I had the opportunity to actually do it. Oops. And for those who aren't familiar, the Extended Play... Oh, shit, that's probably all lava, too. The Extended Play series is an episodic... Okay, there isn't lava here. And there isn't lava here. Okay, we're safe. An episodic exploration of just various albums. Either albums for artists that I like or know, or just something interesting. And sorry, I'm really out of it today. The album that I first did is called Gumbotron by a friend of mine who goes under the name Rainbow Kitten, and the premise of the album was to create an entire album based off of music, or based off of audio that was completely crowdsourced. So what he did is he ran a Kickstarter campaign, and the people who contributed to the Kickstarter also had the opportunity to contribute audio, and all the audio that was contributed was the only audio that he used inside of that album.
That's pretty cool. That's a pretty ambitious concept.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Like I've done that with one song before, and it was a lot of work. But yeah,
I thought it was cool. Like I'm not saying that it was bad. I thought it was really, really interesting and really cool. It just was not exactly my my thing. But that's, I'm a little picky sometimes. So
well, and yeah, it's definitely it's definitely a certain style of music that you're not necessarily used to if you don't know what you're getting into. But I really do love the album just because of how unique it is. Oops. And then so the first episode of Extended Play came out today, and then September 2nd today. And actually the album came out yesterday. Rainbow Kitten was super kind to let me basically release my first episode right after the album was released. So he's a super cool guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
shout out to him.
Yeah, Mike T, I think is his name on Twitter. I can't remember off the top of my head. Mike Tiev, except it might be spelled backwards. I can't remember now. But he also did the music for a game called Enemy Mind, which is a really cool twist on the standard shoot 'em up genre, where instead of you just having one ship, you can swap between your ship and enemy ships, like you swap minds or something. So like all the ships in the game have limited ammo, and you basically just ride a ship until it's out of ammo, and then you have to find another ship to swap with. And
sounds a bit like the mechanic in Super Hot, where you can jump to other people.
I don't think I ever got that far in Super Hot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
no.
It's just a mechanic in it, I think.
Yeah.
But you can jump into enemies, like you can swap between enemies, which is kind of cool because it gives you the flexibility. Like if you're about to be shot, you can jump into someone else and they take the bullet. It's kind of interesting. Yeah.
I need to play Super Hot. I know you played it on your stream a long time ago, and it looked like a lot of fun. It's been one of those games on my wish list for a while.
It's really good. It really, really is. It's one of the greatest shooter experiences I've ever played.
Wow. All right.
No, I think that was the tagline. There's a tagline in the game where you're supposed to actually say that about the game.
Gotcha.
The most innovative shooter I've seen in years, I think it was. And it's funny because like all the reviews started with that and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So
That's
definitely should play it. Because when I streamed it, people kept coming in and saying, "Oh, you're playing Super Hot. It's the most innovative shooter I've seen in years." It was really, really funny. I was like, "Oh,
great.
Really? That's great. That's going to be a great game then." And I played through it, and at the end, I was like, "You bastards."
That's funny.
You duped me. So yeah, it's pretty great. It's a great game. And,
yeah.
I very much recommend it. Oh dear, I'm not making friends here.
I'm finding gold, but I'm also finding lava. I'm trying to find more diamonds for us.
I'm lost. Oh my god, I almost fell in lava.
Yeah, I should really be carrying a bucket of water with me.
Pickaxe is broken. I am screwed, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a crafting table with you?
Nope, I don't have any wood on me at all.
Oh my god.
I found some lapis. Lapis lazuli, more iron. No diamond, though.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it wouldn't do me any good if I found it anyhow.
Oh, yeah, now it wouldn't. I kind of struck
and I'm
out
all the way
over
at
here,
bedrock. Too. Screwed. I'm screwed, man. Screwed.
Well, don't teleport to me. You're not going to get anywhere over here.
Great. You know your way back.
Nope.
All right. We're really
It's a
doing
clear path
well.
back, but I don't exactly know my way back.
All right. Oh boy.
We
I am
don't
so
we don't need
doomed,
redstone
man.
anymore. If you come across redstone, you can just kind of
You have tons of it.
yeah, we have like 5 stacks.
Gotcha.
No luck on
I
diamonds.
really wish I
though.
could find my way back. Lost.
Well, don't teleport home. That's cheating.
No, I would never ever do that.
So, yeah, this week has been kind of a mess for both of us, and I'm kind of glad that we have an extra day off
Me
on
too.
Monday, so I can
It'll
just
be
get
very nice.
my brain back. What do you have going on this weekend, if anything?
I think Sunday is my usual D&D group. Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, how's that going?
Is Swords, Sorcery, and Sarcasm is our group name. It's going well. It's going pretty well. We added on a couple new members.
Oh,
Golgotha and Sofrir. So we've got a group of 5 now.
Classic.
And me leading, of course. So the typical party comp. It devolved into madness. The first episode that we brought Soph and Golgotha in. So
well, that's kind of expected.
there were rugby tackles of innocent civilians and whatnot. So definitely an interesting thing.
And you post
yeah.
those to YouTube, right?
Yes, those episodes. Even if I start editing stuff, I will not edit those because I think so much of it has to do with camaraderie and the chatting in between and the role play bits. And
Yeah.
I think role playing games, the experience is in the group. It's not in the actual content; it's in the mind. So
Yeah.
if you cut that up, I think you cut into the what it means to really what it really means for a role-playing group.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, I found I found a crafting table and I found a furnace down here, so I must be getting close to home.
Maybe.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start carrying a crafting table and a furnace with me wherever I go, or a bunch of crafting tables, and just throw them down if I get lost.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can
Because
make
it doesn't
a furnace
hurt
pretty
anything,
easily,
right? You know?
No, and like you can make a furnace really easily.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
usually surrounded by rocks.
Yeah, true. So I think I'm gonna start doing that, and then I've always got coal on me for smelting. So I'm actually smelting iron that I found down here, so I can go back out and hunt some more.
Nice.
Yeah.
My pickaxe is almost broken, so I'm gonna see if we have any diamonds left.
I'm gonna put cave chickens. Yeah, cave chickens.
My music's quiet.
If you find chickens underground,
Yeah, does that even work?
yeah, they're down here. I've got a few of them hanging out with me now. Go ahead and craft another pickaxe here.
There are cows outside of our house. Get out of here.
They're taunting you.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's
Yeah,
been a
it's
bit
just-
quieter
it's-
this time.
I feel really shell shocked a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Like from all the insanity that's been going on this past week. So
Yeah, has
yeah.
it been like work stuff too, or is it mostly just the computer?
it's been work stuff. I mean, work is just oh god, I'm getting attacked. Work has just not been like the most easy thing
Yeah.
these past few weeks. But I mean, it happens. It's not like I can really complain. I get a paycheck.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Either way, so just stressful is all. But it's good. We have a long weekend, so I don't care. No hair, don't care. You know.
You
So.
planning on streaming a lot?
I hope to. I'm probably gonna spend a fair chunk of my Monday on stream, depending on.
No, you're not.
I'm not. What are we doing Monday?
We're doing stuff.
What are we doing?
Lots of things.
Like what?
We can talk about it later.
Oh, okay.
So apparently, I have.
You have
this,
lots of things to do.
monolithic stuff to do.
Yeah, don't make
Yeah.
promises.
I always make promises.
Monday's mine.
Well, I'd like to spend my day streaming Monday, so there we go. I'll put it that way. So yeah. So what about you? You got any plans?
Mostly just catching up on projects. I have a lot of music that I need to write, and I'm slowly working my way through it. But unfortunately, the deadlines are faster than faster than I can write them.
They do loom always ahead, right?
Loom is a very good word for it.
Oh yes.
But other than that, it's mostly just chilling out. Our state fair is going on right now, and
Nice.
I'm not one that usually goes to the state fair, but my wife is working on there on Monday, so we might walk around there a little bit before she starts working.
Sweet.
And then,
she doing her hula hoop thing?
No, she actually works at a shop that has a booth at the state fair.
Oh.
So yeah, so she basically just goes, I thought I had gold. Maybe all that stuff fell in lava. Cool. So yeah, she goes and does the state fair booth one of the days, and that's
Very
more
nice.
than enough of the days. It feels like it's really crazy over there.
It sounds like it's probably nuts.
Yeah.
I know that our state fairs get crazy, so I'm sure it's the same everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where else are you gonna get deep fried Twinkies next to your
Ugh.
deep fried pickles, next to your deep fried Oreos?
Butter.
Gross.
What?
Deep fried butter.
Yeah,
fried-
deep
deep
fried
fried
butter,
butter.
is
Yep.
a thing, and it's gross.
Have you had one? Have you had
No,
it before?
God.
Okay. It sounds pretty repulsive, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I would ever really willingly go for deep fried
Oh,
butter.
I'm sure it's delicious, but that's the problem. Because, it's just butter.
Butter.
Yeah.
Butter and breading.
And everybody loves butter. It's just
Who
you don't
doesn't
want
love butter?
butter, only butter.
Yeah, you do. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you want.
Okay.
I'm Blizzard Entertainment. You don't know what you want.
Shh. We can't get topical on this show.
Yes, we can.
Yeah,
We've
that's
done
the
it
whole
before.
Oh, speaking of topical, I read this actually off of Shaka Panda's Bedhead Headlines, which is a new show he started. But Green Day came out saying that video games are too violent, and the people should do something about it. Fucking
Yeah?
Green Day.
Yeah.
What the hell?
All right.
I mean, everybody. I mean,
All right.
back in the day, everybody loved Green Day because they were like edgy, but not like shitlord edgy. And
Yeah, they were like all about like getting high and
yeah,
and being
and being like a fucking dropout.
and being a d-bag sometimes.
Yeah. And now they're like trying to campaign that video games are too violent and they don't want their kids playing them, and it's like, come on, what happened? And I mean, like,
They became a dad rock band. is what
more or
happened.
less, like I, along with everybody else, listened to American Idiot, which
that was a pretty solid album.
yeah, overall I thought it was a pretty solid album. Like,
it was definitely very political,
yeah,
but
it definitely had a message, and it was not afraid to tell you what that message was.
but these are the same people that are trying to make a statement, and then they go and say the same thing that every uninformed, uneducated moron says. Video
Yeah.
games are the problem. No,
Yeah.
your shitty parenting is. Sorry, that's just how it is. I've had this argument so many times that I honestly lost count.
Oh yeah,
It's just, the people come to you, they say video games are what causes school shootings. It's what causes kids to do bad stuff. Doom teaches kids to kill other kids. No, Doom teaches you to kill demons and stop the minions of hell. BioShock Infinite teaches you that, the timeline of time is not a linear thing.
well
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like a theoretical exploration of how
I-
time might be.
You can't, there are some mindless games, but mindless doesn't necessarily equate to turning you into a bad person. I mean, there would still be murderers and whatnot if we didn't have video games. It's just the human condition. That's how humans are. First it was rock music, and now it's video games. It it was rock music, films, then rock music, then video games, and it's just.
Oh, it's gonna be VR next. That's the next.
Oh yeah. Well, it's so immersive that it makes it feel real, and then you want to go do it in real life. No, it's exercising that out of your system.
Yeah.
Period. Like, well, Dungeons and Dragons got blamed for it. I mean, there's a new JonTron video.
Oh yeah.
Good Lord.
Darkest Dungeon.
Dark Dungeon.
Or Dark Dungeon. Yeah, that was pretty incredible.
I have not like facepalmed so many times in a very long time, and I personally, I'm a Christian, and it makes me sad to see other Christians think that way. So it's it's unfortunate, because those kind of movies and stuff are the perception that people get about, the religion, and it's unfortunate that the crazies are the ones that seem to have all the money
to make that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a real bummer, but nothing I can really say except for go watch Dark Dungeon, and you'll see that they blame that they still do, but some people blame D&D for the problems of the universe. I mean, it's freaking Dungeons and Dragons. It's a role-playing game, yeah. And they're like, "Are you RPGing?" And it's like, people don't say that. Like,
No.
That's not a thing that people say. Like, you
No.
don't go and get obsessed and like do it every minute of the day, and then it like the level up is LARPing or anything. It's like, come on, man. Like their way of leveling up was LARPing. It's like, no, if you're a hardcore nerd, you LARP. There's nothing wrong with LARPing. It's not intrinsically bad. Much like, drinking soda is not intrinsically bad, but you drink too much of it, and it can lead to obesity. So,
Yeah.
it is what it is, right? It's so aggravating.
Yeah, my favorite part was how they portrayed the RPGers as the cool kids in the school.
Oh my god, RPG players are never the cool kids. We're always the outcasts.
All right, we're at a little over 30 minutes, so I see you're back at home.
Yes.
Whether or not you got there legitimately, I won't ask.
I did. You can watch the video.
Okay.
I found my way out. Shut up, Ben. Don't judge me.
So we're gonna call this one to a close right now. I'm not sure if the next episode's going to be Minecraft as well, or if we're gonna try to divine some other game that we can play on our stupor right now. But yeah, Tim, where can we find you online?
You can find me on the YouTubes, which is probably where you're watching this video now, unless it's been pirated to some Chinese YouTube or something. You can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/insertcointheater.com. That's insertcointheater, DOTCOM. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/insertcointheater, Twitter at insertcointim, and on Facebook, fb.com/insertcointheater, and online, insertcointheater.com.
Woo.
Great website. Yay. How about you, Ben?
You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, and YouTube at Ben_Burns. That's BURNES. I primarily do music stuff, but I've been doing games and a bunch of other crap. You mentioned your regular website. I should say that I have a bunch of music on abstractionmusic.com. If you like music, or if you have been listening to the music that's in the background of every one of these episodes, you should go over there. I got
the episode's on Ben's channel.
On Ben's channel, not on Tim's channel. Tim's channel doesn't have the rights.
Hey, wait, what? Oh, I'm ashamed.
No, everybody has rights. That's the other cool thing about my music, not to just pimp myself out, but pretty much every song that I make is open and available to be used on any project that you want, because I don't really care. I'd rather have people succeed than get an extra couple pennies off of somebody. Anyway, I was ending the episode, not talking about myself. We will see you guys next time. Have a good one.
See ya.